Scores from the playground. Look, Smackwater defends Jay Prince. Let's get into the content, man, because he's saying some shit people need to know. This man is built off of morals and principles. Morals and principles, not fear. Let's get into the content, bro. Drop it in the comments. Shout out Jay Prince.
As a kid, I vowed at like 7, 8 years old. You know, I grew up in poverty. So I watched my family deal with struggle, pain, bills, lights off, all these different sad things. And at the age of 7, 8 years old, I remember going to, my grandmother, my mother, my auntie, telling them, don't worry about that. I'm going to be a millionaire. There's so many brothers that are in bondage, you know what I mean, where street things are concerned. Mm-hmm. And because they don't know of no other way, mm-hmm. or mm-hmm. they don't trust their brilliance. And my thing is, I want to be an inspiration to all of those that's in bondage, that if I could do it, y'all could do it. You know what I mean? Because I was there. I was in bondage. I felt like, okay, I had to do this in order to survive. Mm-hmm. And it's like my grandmother would say, it's a lie from hell. You know what I mean? So, hopefully, one would be inspired to free themselves and give it a try, in corporate America. Yeah. Simply means something legal.
So let me clear this one narrative up, because so many of y'all be in the comment section and got something to say when y'all really don't know what the fuck you talking about. You just a whole bunch of keyboard killers. When y'all talk about niggas in Houston is scared of Jay Prince. Ain't nobody in Houston scared of Jay Prince, bitch ass nigga. Now, do we have love for Jay Prince? Yeah. Do we respect Jay Prince? Fuck yeah. Do we salute Jay Prince? Hell yeah. Are we appreciative of Jay Prince? Yes. Do we got gratitude for Jay Prince? Fuck yeah, bitch ass nigga. That nigga literally put our city on the map, hoe ass nigga. And the niggas who really saying something ain't even from Houston. So so you just want us to say fuck Jay Prince just for your amusement and just so your bitch ass can have something to gossip about? You want us to tear Jay Prince down because you basically jealous of Jay Prince and the success that he got and how long he lasted in the game. So you want us to be mad at Jay Prince because he did good for himself. I don't have any more or any less respect for Jay Prince than I would have for any other man until they give me a reason not to be respectful, cake ass nigga. Ask Jay Prince's motherfucking self. Nigga, this is H-Town. Biggest city in the South, hoe ass nigga. 4th in America. Ask Jay Prince, nigga, if this city is full of stand-up niggas, street niggas, gangster niggas, motherfucking killer niggas, niggas that's just like him and way motherfucking worse than him, bitch ass nigga. Ask him yourself. Have you ever been to H-Town, bitch ass nigga? Obviously you ain't. Because if you have been down here and been on the cuts and corners and in all the little crevices and the little hangouts and dip-offs, you'll go back to where you're from and say, them niggas down there ain't scared of a motherfucking thing. Not even the laws, cake ass nigga. What all you bitch ass niggas do, you seen a couple of interviews where motherfuckers asked about niggas being scared of him and you got it confused and misconstrued and you thought he was talking about Houston niggas. They wasn't talking about Houston niggas. They was talking about industry niggas and niggas from somewhere else, bitch ass nigga. I'm a nigga that's been around Jay Prince and then fucked with Jay Prince on a bunch of occasions, cake ass nigga. And I'm here to tell you, from me, but you'll prefer to listen to some bitch ass nigga that told you some shit about Jay Prince that ain't never even met Jay Prince or don't know Jay Prince and probably just seen Jay Prince online or at the most at a motherfucking rap-a-lot concert standing on stage or to the side or came to the city and stood in VIP. That's the only time they had any kind of interaction with Jay Prince, bitch ass nigga. But every time me and Jay Prince then kicked it and fucked around, it ain't been nothing but love and respect. So whatever issue he got with another man, I don't know. You gotta ask him and that man about that. But I'm telling you, my interaction every time me and Lil Jay fucked around, it ain't been nothing but love and respect, my nigga. So, but what he got going on with another nigga is what he got going on with another nigga.
Nobody in Houston is scared of J Prince. No. Nobody's scared of the Princes, bro. That's not how it goes out here. Everybody's cut, not the same cloth, but a thick one. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Ain't no soft niggas in Houston, bro. Drop it in the comments. Nobody's scared of J Prince. A nigga just respecting because he's been morally correct. His principles are intact, bro. Bro does everything honorable in this city and for this city. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Now, the man has done some crazy interviews where he done said some shit. You know what I mean? People done said some shit about him. On top of that, the NBA YoungBoy didn't make it no better when he tried to get a nigga back his keys. But that man ain't no animal. No. J Prince is a man, bro. A man that doesn't mind stepping into the same light as regular people, bro. The man still be in the hood, bro. Yeah, that's what a nigga respect about him. That he made all that money on and didn't forget about his people. He still be in the hood, bringing Drake to Fifth Ward to perform on rooftops. Not only makes him one of the realest, nigga, it makes Drake way realer than y'all think. These concerts be free, nigga. Drop it in the comments, bro. Shout out my niggas from Fifth Ward. Yeah, shout out Mac Man. My nigga Yo, A-Rap, Yo, he go by that. Look, I ain't talked to the niggas in years. She, Pooh, the nigga look like Birdman, you know what I mean? Man, I got so many partners in Fifth Ward, the Babinos, you know what I mean? Shout out to all them niggas, bro. Cause why? They look hot, you know what I mean? In college, my nigga called J Prince. Hey, bro, we need backstage. We need to get backstage for Slim Thug at the, at the phone party. Yeah, it was 07, you know what I mean? At the phone party, we need backstage, we need to fuck with Slim. Man, the nigga made one call to Jay. Jay opened it up to what Slim Thug them. Nigga, was that Slim? No, was that Slim? Yeah, that was Slim. Nigga, you could see me on a DVD. It was one of them I-10 DVDs, bro. At the phone party. Nigga had Slim Thug waiting on us. No, that wasn't Slim. Fuck Slim. That was Trey the Truth. You know what I mean? Nigga had Trey the Truth waiting on us to go in with him. You know what I mean? Now, the night didn't end good. The night didn't end good because them Bow My Bloods, Sammy, Brian Key, who else was out there? I think Dustin Spiller was out there, Big JC. Nah, JC wasn't out there. JC ain't got no hands. JC ain't swinging nothing. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Big JC, wherever you are, I ain't seen you in years, my nigga, but you always been like a big, friendly, teddy bear ass nigga. So, no, you wasn't out there. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. It was just about 3 of them, 4 of them from Washington Manor. God on Trey the Truth in them ass. You know what I mean? God on his ass. 0 wasn't there that night. But they got on his ass, bro, and ruined the nigga night. Why? If Trey the Truth knew I could spit like I do, nigga would have signed me years ago. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. Drop it in the comments. Shout out J Prince. That's a man. Yeah, it's a real nigga, bro. It ain't no fear or none of that. If you want to be honest, bro, Rap-A-Lot don't even have a real presence in Houston. Nobody don't think about Rap-A-Lot for no motherfucking music, bro. Nobody even want to sign to Rap-A-Lot or nothing like that. J Prince Jr. do some crazy shit. Nigga don't want to be under him. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. But when it comes to that old man, respect go to him. Yeah, respect go to him. Why? He moves as a person that like a person that deserves respect, bro. So you give a person that. Is what the world is built on, bro. You can go anywhere in the world if your ass respect the land and respect the people. Drop it in the comments. Smackwater, ugly ass nigga. That nigga ugly as a motherfucker, fam. On top of that, when he doing his interviews, barely always hanging out. You know what I mean? That nigga cool though. I ain't got nothing against Smackwater. He's just a funny looking guy. I'm just being honest, man. Just a funny looking fucking guy, bro. Look like when he was born, the doctor beat him with the ugly stick. And I know a lot of people say that, but this nigga look like the doctor actually beat the shit out of him with an ugly stick. Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground, like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace. Hype my shit up. We going up. We never stopping because we're popping. And guess what? I'm gonna be rich next year. Bruh, it's already, the wheel is already a spinning. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. I can't tell you everything that's going on behind the scenes, but trust me, this gorilla grind that I'm on, it's gonna pay off next year. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna pay off next year. You watch, you know what I mean? But everybody that's part of this station, this platform, got to see me grind and come from nothing with this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, real shit. Nothing. They've been trying to shut me down for years. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. And we're not even talking about just with the podcasting. They tried to blacklist a nigga when it come to rapping and all type of shit. Nigga is one man against the world. You know what I mean? But even though I'm not by myself, I say one man because I don't fuck with niggas. I fuck with my wife, my mother, and my daughters. Yes, you know what I mean? With them, I can't lose. I'm just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Cards from the playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.